Shravan has a question. You had mentioned that a Ganesha upasak should make Vatukabhairava Sadhana as a supplementary sadhana to progress in their path. How does one implement that? What is the proper method to it?
Oh, I can do an entire podcast on Vatukabhairava. Vatukabhairava was the first mantra I got initiated in Kashi. So he was the first deity that of mantra sadhana I got to know about. In Ganapathya Sampradayas, there is a form of Vatukabhairava called Naknabhairava, a boy Bhairav who's without clothes. This is Vatukabhairava only. So he is the main Kshetrapalaka of Ganesha in Ganapathya Sampradayas, the main Kshetrapalaka. And the promise is that orange sindoor a Ganapatya person wears, right? That Batuka always protects you. That Bhairava form always protects you. And if Yama wants to take your life, he has to seek permission from that Naknabhairava slash Vatukabhairava before he can take your life. So that's why we have to wear that orange sindoor. Now, how can you make Vatukabhairava sadhana? I would always say in sadhana, you always have this 80-20 rule. No, I've written about this before when I was doing jujitsu, grappling and all that, right? Uh, you follow that entire discipline. Nobody has that kind of discipline to just follow exactly what your teacher is telling you, right? So that everybody goes for that straight arm bar, for that the rear naked choke and all these kind of things, right? And then there's this flashy moves, some leg lock that has a 0.1% of succeeding and all that, right? But it's exciting. So you still keep 20% of your time to do these things because the brain needs like variation. Everybody is like that. You can't eat the same food every day, right? So 80% of the time you do your main sadhana. 20% of the time you can do supplementary sadhanas that can also aid your main sadhana. There's a lot of supplementary sadhanas, whether it's Hanuman sadhana, whether it's Vatukabhairava sadhana. Vatukabhairava is very easy to please, right? Now the sadhana systems are very famous and all that. But even before that, you see a lot of these temples, they are offering for him that alcohol. Uh, in Delhi, there's a very famous temple of him. It was used to be owned by like the Nath Siddhas and all that. I've been there like recently. That Kashi and all that. So you can just recite his that Stavaraja. I have released that Stavaraja in my YouTube channel, and I've also have it inside my Facebook group. You can just recite that his names, 108 names.